Connection is one of the most important parts of presenting, and yet it's one of the most subtle. Some people might even think it's intangible, but I think it's absolutely a skill that we can practice and learn and develop. Connection is about having that connection with your audience. It's absolutely a two-way process, but as presenter, it is up to you to initiate, maintain and develop that connection. In fact, I go further and say it's up to you as a presenter to earn that connection. An audience's attention is a privilege that we shouldn't take lightly. Connection is actually about making an emotional connection. It's a mental connection. It's a meeting of minds. It's when an audience is unconsciously, probably, thinking, this is somebody I need to listen to. This information is relevant to me. I need to be paying attention, learning, listening, remembering, acting upon. Connection takes many forms, and it's often one of those things we spot it when it's not there. We've all seen presenters who struggle to make that connection. It's like they're in a different room, or they're not quite in the moment. They're sort of a bit remote. And it's really off-putting as an audience member to watch somebody who cannot build that connection. It often comes about because somebody is nervous, doesn't really know their material, isn't entirely sure of their audience. But there is a whole skill set that we can build around connection to make sure that we can engender it every single time we're in front of an audience. In the next few videos, I'm going to dig into some of those techniques you can use to start building connection. We'll look at things like humour. Humour can be a great way to build a connection. It can also be a great way to break a connection if you're not careful. We'll look at things like reading a room. How can you tell what an audience is thinking or feeling, and how can you respond? We'll look at things like being in the moment. How can you make sure that you are being in the moment, that you're there, that you're present, that you're listening, that you're responding, rather than just being in your script and saying what it is you need to say? So there's a whole lot of subtle work here to be done. And I'm going to say building connection is probably not a beginner's skill. This is for those of us who really want to excel as presenters, who want to really build our skills. Because building connection is the key to landing your presentation or your pitch or your speech or whatever it is you're doing. It's the key to getting across your key message. And perhaps most importantly, it's the key to getting your call to action, remembered and acted upon. Because what do you want people to do or say or think differently as a result of what you've just taught them? If you've connected with them, that will come through. If there's a disconnect, it won't. So, connection is an important topic. It's something we need to think about, it's something we need to practice, and it's something that we also need to be looking at in others. Next time you're watching a presenter that you haven't connected with, stop, analyse, think, what is it about this person or the way they're presenting or the content they're presenting that has made that, I just haven't made that connection? Start looking at them, start learning from them. So, lots of new content coming up, all about connection, how to make it, how to use it, and how to really connect with that audience.